For far too long, organ transplant has relied solely on commercial airlines and private charter support for organ delivery, and this process is dangerously antiquated. The fact is that reducing 1 hour from that time window will add years to the success of a transplant. Even minutes matter when moving organs hospital to hospital. With the integration of drones and unmanned aircrafts to our society, now is the time to look at this as an ideal avenue of innovative transport. Our goal at VyrtX is to move organs faster, smarter, safer. Most people are aware of the constant need for new organ donors and the high demand for organs in general. On a daily basis, out of 115,000 people waiting for a transplant, 85% or over 95,000 are on a list for a kidney. What people don't know is that once a patient is paired, 20% of the organs received are discarded. For multiple reasons, but too much time in transit being the majority. For those that are interested in the financials, the 20% discarded kidneys would equate to over $1 billion in opportunity for improved transport, or alternatively, looking at the need for 95,000 kidneys per day at an average transplant cost of $260,000 per job. The daily demand equates to a $5.2 billion market. VyrtX is beyond just a drone company. VyrtX is a fully integrated operations systems that marries current ground transport options along with the introduction of aerial transport alternatives for vital organs and all things medical. VyrtX will essentially become the Uber for the medical transport world. The most important element to consider is safety and how our air vehicles will operate in accordance with the FAA.
What the FAA is experiencing right now is extremely complicated. They've been charged by the federal government with integrating unmanned systems of all types and all sizes into the national airspace. And the number one requirement here is safety. VyrtX immediately adds value to the industry in three very distinct ways. First is increasing the speed of movement of the organ from the donor to the recipient. Second, it increases the chain of custody. So the security and predictability of the organ in transit is increased immediately upon introduction of VyrtX. That allows the surgical team that's receiving to know when it will arrive, what condition it will arrive in, and move immediately to the operating room. Thirdly, we have a controlled environment for the organ. It remains in its optimum environment throughout the course of transit. So when it arrives, it is the most viable organ that can possibly be provided to the recipient. This is about adding lifespan to the recipient, and everything VyrtX brings increases that lifespan.
With patented technology in place and a true desire to work with the FAA to utilize the new highway in the sky, VyrtX will lead the way in both organ integrity and safe transport. VyrtX, moving organs faster, smarter, safer.